Hey guys, welcome back to Crypto Skillet. In this video, I'm going to tell you about a really interesting DeFi platform called Unchain X. Now, Unchain X is an automated market maker protocol on the Binance Smart Chain network, and it allows users to earn a high APR yield by providing liquidity to their various liquidity pools that are offered by the platform. Now, if you're not already familiar with this model, basically automated market makers replace existing orders with on-chain liquidity pools that are created by liquidity providers, and that allows for instant token swaps between tokens. Now, in order for people to be willing to provide that liquidity to these pools, the liquidity providers are paid a yield in exchange for staking their assets into those pools. And that's why this kind of model has become so popular for earning passive income, because some of these pools can pay really well, and Unchain X certainly does. So with Unchain X, when you provide liquidity by depositing Binance Smart Chain network-based assets, you can earn UNX tokens, which is the Unchain X governance token, and you earn those with interest, of course, and the interest rate varies depending on which of their pools you're providing liquidity for. So they currently have 15 different active liquidity pools, with many more set to be opening soon. And in fact, one of their pools in particular, the UNX WBNB pool, actually ranked 11th in the BSC liquidity pool rankings within a very short period of time, which is impressive for sure. Now, Unchain X operates as a DEX, or a Decentralized Exchange, and you can swap between different assets right there on the platform. So as you're earning your passive income through those liquidity pool rewards, you can swap the tokens to other assets quickly and easily. And if you wanted, you could even compound by taking your UNX earnings, swapping them to a different token, and then restaking those tokens into one of their other liquidity pools. So that way you could get some instant diversification along with compounding your rewards. Okay, but of course you don't have to do that. That's just one potential strategy. You could also just simply collect your earnings directly and then keep them all. Now, there are also some other really cool things that are planned for this ecosystem. So there are things like DAO Governance, Xdrop, and Launcher for the UNX economy that are going to be open very soon as well. So this is a rapidly growing DeFi ecosystem. Now, currently, Unchain X also has an exciting event happening. So there is an $18,000 total reward Zealy liquidity supply event. So you can supply Unchain X liquidity, participate in the event, and receive additional rewards. And I'm going to show you guys exactly how to do that in just a moment. So guys, there's a lot to tell you about this project. It's a really fantastic one, so make sure you stick around for this entire video. And of course, after watching this review, if you want to check it out for yourself, I've got the links for you guys down below in the description. But first, before we get into it, if you're new to the channel, welcome to Crypto Skillet, where we talk about all things crypto, and I share the latest and greatest DeFi projects and ways to make money in the crypto space. So if that's your cup of tea, then go ahead and leave a thumbs up on the video and subscribe to the channel. And do keep in mind that none of this is financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm an investor sharing my thoughts, experiences, and opinions. So always do your own research and never invest more than you're willing to lose into any crypto project. And now with that said, let's get into it. Alright, so this is the Unchain X main page, and it says right here, a comprehensive DeFi platform for digital assets. Unchain X enables coin trading without intermediaries, providing a variety of services with higher reliability and lower fees. And then they have the Connect Wallet button right here, which you can use to connect your wallet to the website. Now up here at the top, you can click where it says Manage Liquidity, and it says here, anyone can participate in providing liquidity and receive rewards in UNX tokens. Now as you can see, the total amount of assets that they're holding here is about $8.6 million worth. And as we scroll down, we can see these different liquidity pools that they currently offer. So as I mentioned, they have about 15 right now that are active, and then you can see these that have the lock symbol. These are pools that are yet to be open. They are going to be opening very soon. Now here in these pools listings, you can of course see the assets that are in the pool, and you can also see the total deposit size, the distribution token, and the estimated yield, both in terms of the total yield and the APR. And some of these are very high. Like for example, the UNX BNB pool has an estimated yield of 229.07%. at a 119.3% APR. Now you can also see the breakdown of the yield in terms of the UNX distribution and the fee reward as well. So for this first pool, the UNX distribution is 45.18% with a 0.5% fee reward. Okay, and you can see they have a lot of variety in their different pools. So they have their XRP UNX pool, XRP BNB, BTC BNB, Solana BNB, Doge BNB, ETH BNB, and many more. Okay, now they also have a quick guide that you can check out. So when you click Liquidity Management Guide, it says anyone can participate as a liquidity provider on Unchain X and earn a commission reward. So step one is to choose a liquidity pool. Okay, so you can look through those pools that I was just showing you that are listed there on the site, and the type of deposit assets and the expected rate of return will vary depending on the liquidity pool that you choose. Now then step two is to actually provide liquidity. So after you check the expected rate of return and other settings, your assets are then deposited to provide liquidity. And then step three is to earn your commission rewards. So you can check those commission rewards that get accumulated as transactions occur. And it's really just as simple as that, okay? A very easy and passive process to earn some passive income. Now to deposit your assets, of course, they have this deposit button right here. So once you've selected which pool you want to deposit into, you can just click that button there. Okay, now if you come up here where it says My Assets, this gives you a quick guide about how to manage these assets. So you can deposit assets by clicking the deposit button first. Then it's going to give you an address where you're going to actually send those assets to. Now you can exchange your held assets for other assets on the swap page. And then from there you can participate using those assets. Okay, now up here on the swap page, this is where you can swap from one token to another. So you can get the UNX token, or if you're receiving your UNX tokens as your staking rewards, you can swap them to something else, okay? So you could use this button here, and now you would be taking the amount of UNX tokens that you hold and swapping them from something else. And you can see they have a very long list of these different assets that you can choose from. Okay, and it will show you your estimated summary, the exchange rate, the slippage tolerance range as well. And you can configure all your settings right here by clicking on this icon. Now the UNX token itself, you can see the current price right here. And here it is on Gecko Terminal. You can see about $4.19 million worth of liquidity with a $752,000 24-hour volume. And there's the current price sitting at about 68 cents. Now, interestingly, when this token was first launched, the opening price was 23 cents. So it has grown quite substantially. And of course, this token is going to be bringing more utility to this ecosystem. Again, as I mentioned, they have things planned like DAO governance. And of course, that should be good for the price of the token going forward into the future as well. Now, as you accumulate these rewards in the form of UNX by providing your liquidity, you're going to be able to see all that right here in this area. And of course, you can claim them by clicking the Claim All button. Now up here in the very top right hand corner, if you click right here, you can see their document. So let's go ahead and check out their white paper. Okay, so here's the Unchain X white paper. First, it just gives you a brief introduction into what this platform is. Okay, again, it is an automated market maker protocol on the Binance Smart Chain, and they're aiming to be a decentralized future financial platform capable of handling all forms of digital assets, including intellectual property, NFTs, real estate, and physical assets. Now, there are many advantages to using a decentralized exchange, of course. It enables direct peer-to-peer trading online without the need for separate intermediary companies. This ensures transparency of transactions as they can be verified by all users. And of course, if you're into DeFi, you should be well aware of these advantages of decentralization. Now, as you deposit assets on the Binance Smart Chain network to earn those UNX tokens, you earn that yield as your reward for providing liquidity. Now, the Unchain X protocol. So it says the Unchain X protocol is a peer-to-peer system designed to exchange cryptocurrencies on the Binance Smart Chain. The protocol is implemented as a set of smart contracts that are continuous and non-upgradable. It is designed to work without a trusted intermediary that prioritizes censorship, resistance, security, and self-storage, and can optionally restrict access. Then it tells a little bit more about automated market maker systems. So these evolved from traditional order book-based DEXs, revolutionizing cryptocurrency trading on chain. So instead of having buy-sell order books, traders can freely transact through liquidity pools created by liquidity providers, who then earn a share of the trading fees proportional to their liquidity contribution. Additionally, anyone holding tokens following the BSC type can become a liquidity provider. Then it goes into detail about their exact formula that they use for their AMM mechanism. So when creating a liquidity pool, the quantity of each token determines the price range of the corresponding token. And you can see a visual depiction of that right here. Now, in AMM-based swap protocols, there can be slippage between the expected price at the time of the trade and the actual executed price. Additionally, liquidity providers may incur impermanent loss during the adjustment process by the automated market making mechanism if there is a discrepancy between the pool's token price and external prices after supplying liquidity. So please proceed with trading and providing liquidity while keeping these risks in mind. And they also have an entire page here where they outline the different cautions that you need to understand. And of course, I really like to see this. It's always important to check this out. So take a minute to read through these. Now here we can see their tokenomics of the UNX token. So UNX serves as a powerful incentive for participants in the Unchain X ecosystem, providing rewards that enable them to secure more liquidity within Unchain X. Through efficient distribution of limited UNX resources and maximizing its value, the tokenomics framework facilitates meaningful liquidity-based trading and provides more opportunities. So the UNX mining yield. UNX daily total mining supply is 300,000 UNX, with a halving occurring every 21,024,000 block numbers. Now the initial UNX supply is broken down as follows. So the total supply is 10 billion. Marketing and development incentive pre-mined allocation was 450 million. The daily mining rate is 300,000. And there you can see the halving every 21,024,000 block numbers. Now UNX has a total of 5 halvings, and that happens approximately every 2 years. And after all halvings, the daily mining amount is fixed at 9,375. Now there you can see the UNX distribution broken down by the deposit type. Okay, these are the various pools that they're distributed through. Then they have some more information about their swap feature. Now, when a user swaps tokens through UnchainX, transaction fees are distributed proportionally to all liquidity within the range at the time of the swap. Liquidity that falls outside the position range no longer remains active and no fees are incurred. If the spot price reverses and re-enters the position range, liquidity is reactivated and fees are incurred. Additionally, fees are not automatically reinvested. Now, paired deposit is a deposit method where 2 assets are deposited into a pair pool, and in return, interest income can be obtained. By depositing assets into a pair pool on the Binance Smart Chain network, users can receive UNX rewards based on the UNX daily distribution, their stake within the pool. Then they have some more information where they detail the liquidity provision and the LP token supply, the UNX distribution reward, the transaction fee reward, and of course they do explain impermanent loss as well. Now they also have an explanation of concentrated liquidity. Now for the sake of time, I'm not going to read through all of this, but it's certainly very interesting. It's definitely worth coming here and checking out. Now, another thing I mentioned is that they do have plans for a DAO governance system. So UnchainX governance builds a framework for the growth of the entire UNX ecosystem through the UnchainX DAO, which utilizes a consensus that operates governance through voting. The DAO will determine the main issues of the UNX protocol. UnchainX creates an ongoing demand for UNX to secure voting rights through its governance structure and encourages more participation in UNX staking. This will not only form a stable price support base for the UNX token, but also form a virtuous cycle structure for UNX with the activation of governance and the DAO. And there's the governance voting registration procedure. So to register a proposal, the proposer must hold at least 0.15% of the total issued UNX at the time of proposal registration. And then you can see how the rest of the process goes with voting, an audit, and the final application. Okay, it's a very cool process. It involves a majority approval. And again, this is yet another benefit to holding those UNX tokens. Now you can also check out their security audits that have been passed as well. They have links to those right here. And now back on the main website, in the top right corner below docs, you can also see links to their Telegram and to their Twitter. Now on their Twitter page, they recently announced this Zealy event. So they tell us here that to celebrate the UnchainX DEX launch, they were hosting a Zealy event with a total of $18,000 worth of UNX airdrops. Participate in the UnchainX Zealy event and earn rewards. So you can click right here, and this takes you to the Zealy event, okay? So all you have to do is just connect to Zealy, And then you see these different missions that you can accomplish. So they have links here, right? So you can join UnchainX, join their Telegram. You can retweet these various things on their X. You can complete these daily missions as well. You can also invite friends. And then you can complete these special missions that they have as well. And you can get your rewards in the form of UNX tokens for completing these various tasks here. Okay, and again, that link is here in this post on X, but I'll also leave it down below in the description for you guys if you want to go directly to that Zealy event as well. And as I always tell you, it's always a good idea to follow these protocols on their social media pages. Okay, that's where the team communicates with the investors, and that's where you can stay up to date on all the latest news and happenings with the projects. Okay, like here, for example, they're announcing their 57 million token burn event. Okay, they talk about the launch of their latest pool, like this UNX XRP pool. Okay, so in general, it's just a good idea to stay connected with these platforms. Okay, so guys, that is Unchain X. Again, this is a very interesting DeFi platform. Obviously, providing liquidity to their liquidity pools can be an excellent way and a very easy way to earn passive income. Of course, they've got those 15 different pools currently that you can choose from. And again, they are going to be opening up even more pools in the near future, so it gives you a lot of different options. And with so many exciting things coming up in the near future for this ecosystem, I'm really looking forward to seeing how this all continues to grow. It certainly looks very, very promising. So guys, again, if you want to check it out, I've got the link for you down below in the description. And if you got value out of this video, do me a favor and smash that like button for the YouTube algorithm. And if you enjoy hearing about these new and upcoming DeFi projects and ways to make money in the crypto space, then be sure to subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on a future video. Also, make sure you're following me over on Twitter, or X as it's now called, and join my Telegram group as well so you can stay connected. And I've got links for both of those in the description as well. All right, guys, that's all for now. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you again in the next video.